before we start the talk sessions, which might contain questions that's really hard to answer, so let's start from the easy ones. And we have Yokohama Chinatsu, who is going to talk about this event in the perspective of Japanese.
My name is Yokoyama Chinatsu. I'm from Oka Printing.
Today, we have Alina, who is a refugee in Ukraine that escaped from a city that occupied by Russian armies. Miss Alina, so what do you like about Japan and why do you come here for? May I ask about that?
Hello everyone, my name is Alina. I came from Kherson,
Yes.
from Ukraine. And actually it's my second time in Japan. And first time when I was here, and I really enjoyed my trip to Japan. And after 2 years I came back. I came back not only because of war, I came back here because I really love this country, and in the future I think I would like to move here, yes.
It's very nice.
Oh, thank you.
And we have Maria, who is an anti-war protester. So how about Maria? What do you like about Japan and what do you want to achieve here?
Hello everyone, my name is Maria, I'm from Russia. As you can see on my back, I have Diran Gray logo, so I really love Japanese music. That's why I always desired to live here. And yeah, it was one of my first purpose to come here 3 years ago. And still I'm living in Yokohama. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And we have Maxim, who is currently anti-war activist from Russia. マキシムさん、来日したきっかけと目的、お伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか。
はい、そうですね、幼い頃から日本語も文化も文学もとても興味を持ちましたし、実は大学は日本文学部を卒業して、実は日本に引っ越す予定はあまりなかったですけど、大学を出てIT 業界に入って10年間が経った後でなぜか日本に来ました。そのうち来てすぐ娘がここ、渋谷区に生まれて、やっぱ子育ていい国だと思いまして、もうそんなに長くないです。4年間。だけどこれからずっとというか。せめて娘が小さいうちに日本に暮らしたいと思います。
はい、ありがとうございます。I would like to ask you guys the second questions. Some from Miss Alina. So, what is your country like, and what do you like about your country? Is the place you live and the place you grow?
I was born in a small city. It is called Kherson. It is situated in the south part of Ukraine. So I was living there all my life before war started, and actually it's very nice city. It's very calm, and it was really peaceful life there. And I live in countryside, not in the city. So yeah, I really enjoyed staying there, and I was happy to stay there all my childhood. And also my grandparents live in the same countryside, and yeah, it really was very nice time staying there. Yeah. I hope when the war finishes, I can go back there and yeah, visit my family, of course, because all my family now is there.
Okay, thank you. And how about Miss Maria? How's your countries and what was it like?
I was born and raised up in different cities actually. My family moved a lot, so I saw many small towns in Russia. And actually all of them was kind of depressed, as I feel now. And but at least it was peaceful.
Okay, thank you. マシムさんは祖国はどんな国ですか？
ロシアのウラジオストクの生まれなんですけれど、
はい、
日本海を面する町で、気候 や自然は、どうかな、北海道ぐらいとよく言われますので、ホタテとかまた、野菜の方も多分北海道に近いです。想像すると北朝鮮の国境から車に乗って北の方になんか3時間ぐらい運転するとウラジオストクで、もともと満州なんですので、中国と韓国と、実は100年前も日本の人口も多かった場所で、料理もいろんな面からなんか大変面白かったその時。多分他のロシアと違って、この地元の文化、このなんか地元の感覚が、強い街だと思います。戦争が終わるまでに多分私も帰らなくなりますが、終わったらもちろん帰りたいです。成田乗ったらなんか2時間もかからないですね。結構近いです。
ありがとうございます。From now on, we're going to talk about I'm going to ask some questions that might hard to answer, but I hope I can hear you talk about questions that I'm asking. So I would like to ask Ms. Alina, like before the war, what do you think about Russia's? May I ask about that? Before the war happens, what do you think about Russia's? Do you like the countries? What do you feel about Russia's?
Before the war, I visited Russia, and I really liked staying there. I was in Moscow and St. Petersburg as well, and also I have many Russian friends. Yes, before the war, I didn't like. Of course, I knew we had not so good relations with Russia, but at least I had like neutral position before the war started. But after war started, I felt like very big disappointed in this country, and I couldn't believe really the war is happening. And when I woke up, 24th of February, I woke up because of I heard explosions from outside, and it was explosion for like military base, which is situated near my house in my countryside. And first we didn't believe this is happening, but after we opened the TV, and I think it was the worst day of my life when we woke up and saw this news, and it's really very difficult to describe because I was there when it started and I saw everything. And for me, really, it's difficult. When I remember this, I feel like emotional, and I want to cry. Yes, and yeah, that's what I feel. Yes.
I know it's quite hard to accept that the country they like so much starting to do something like this. I know, but I cannot say that I know how you feel, but I know it's quite sad to accept that the bad things happening. So I'm going to ask Ms. Maria about what do you think about Ukraine before the war? Did you like Ukraine a lot? Or?
Yes, I like Ukraine because I have relatives living there from my grandmother's side. Many relatives originally was born and lived in Ukraine, and I have visited them when I was 10, I think. And I liked the city, I like Ukrainian villages, and I never have thinking about Ukraine as an enemy. I never thought about Ukraine as an enemy. It felt small, like my own relatives, all people of I don't know, Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and I mean all Russian language speaking countries. They are all of citizens of these countries. I'm thinking about them as my relatives as well. So I, I like Ukraine. I still like Ukraine. You know, it's not doesn't mean that war is started. I changed my mind. No, I still like Ukraine. I love this country.
Thanks for answering me. マクシムさんはウクライナに対してどのような感情とか持っていますかよね。はい、
大好きでした。
大好きですね。
もともと、まあ、私の母さんの名前はもともとウクライナなんですけど、僕の生まれたウラジオストクやロシアの曲と、実は半分ぐらいは人口は子孫はウクライナ系。僕もウクライナ何回も行ったことありますし、で、20代はバンドをやってました、僕。で、ツアーをやってて、ウクライナもロシアも100カ所とか、ライブをやったことありますので、直接、人間的な関係を、というかもうずっと前からありましたので、どこ行っても人があんまり変わらないという感覚は、もう僕、20歳の頃も分かりましたよく。で、実はドンバス2013年前、ライブの最後やったのは2013年でしたけど、その時は今のロシアはソ連みたいに帝国として自分を表現するようになったその時ウクライナにいました。で、現場の、ウクライナの友達と一緒に恐怖や、不安が感じました。それとも、それはウクライナに対しても、どんな国でも、悪い感情を感じれば変でしょう。国は国です。で、その人に対して、またその人間関係があるので、それはそれです。だから、人を、国籍で判断することはしません。
そうですね、素晴らしいですね。国は国、人は人。確かに、私もその通りだと思います。3人の話を聞いて、どう思いますかね。日本人の視点から。
その戦争が起きた時はすごいショックでしたし、自分が今まで戦争を経験したことがないので、自分が生まれているうちで世界にそのようなことが起こってしまったことは本当に心を痛めました。で、私も福島県っていうところで生まれて、ふるさとが原発が近かったので、ふるさと全体が汚染されてしまったっていうのがあって、避難を余儀なくされたっていう経験があります。私もその一番今までの普段の生活が危険に脅かされる、命が脅かされるっていう経験をしたことがあるので、すごい皆さんの話を聞いてすごいそこは共感しましたし、もっと私の自分事として戦争に関しては捉えられていない部分があったので、皆さんのお話を聞いてより一層考えさせられたというかっていうのは、思いました。はい、
ありがとうございます。